just a CBS as far as ranking the 68 teams top to bottom. Marquette is 7th, so that's again who the Gators would play most likely in round 2 if they win. They are planning for their star Tyler Kolek to play. He had an oblique injury a few weeks ago. Hasn't played in the last 6 games. 15 points, 7.5 assists a game. So Marquette is a 2 seed. Didn't make the Sweet 16. We shall see. Auburn is 8th. I think Auburn is low seeded. They're a 4 seed, which means they're in the top, 13, 14, 15, 16. They're 8 here. Metrics love Auburn. Illinois is another dangerous team. Arizona, again, do you trust Arizona? Trying to see where they have Florida. Alabama, they have at 17. Gonzaga, they have at 19. I don't think Gonzaga is going to do anything. Florida's at 23. Now, they lost Micah Hanlogton, and he's one of the best offensive rebounders in the country, and he eats minutes. So Walter Clayton Jr. is going to have to come to play, and the guards are going to have to be great. And if they are, then Florida can beat Marquette. But they're at 23. Wisconsin's at 22. South Carolina's at 24. Here's an interesting one. They have Colorado, who Florida plays in the play. Colorado plays Boise in the play-in game. Colorado wins that game. They're 26. That's almost a pick-em game against Florida, 23 and 26. Interesting. FAU's 25 and 8. They went to the Final Four. They got a lot of their guys back, but they have not been the same this year, and that's because there's a difference between being the hunter and the hunted, I suspect. The absolute worst team in the field of 68, just in case you're wondering. The team that has no chance, the Wagner Seahawks. I'm sorry, Wagner. You get no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Howard is 67. Grambling is 66. Stetson is 65. The A-Sun. But anyway, that's a look at the teams. But everybody is going to – I'm telling you that more people will pick UConn, and deservedly so. I think UConn has a great chance to go back-to-back. They're 31-3. They won the Natty a year ago. Best chance to repeat of any squad since Florida did it in 2007. They've got an All-American guard who has a school record for triple-doubles. They got a 7'2" guy who, causes havoc in the middle. They have the nation's most efficient offense. They can shoot from the outside. They got a couple three-point shooters. They've beaten Kansas, Seton Hall, and Creighton. UConn trying to become the 4th number 1 overall seed to win the national title. The only ones who've done it, the Gators, Kentucky, and Louisville. So Houston's dangerous. Purdue, is this finally their year? We talked. What about North Carolina? Could North Carolina make a run? You're gonna lock onto one of these guys, E.
Yeah, I am.
You're gonna lock onto one. Would you like to give us any indication of where you might be leaning early in the process?
No, bro, come on, man.
No?
I'm just gonna have to wait and see.
Okay. In other words, you have no idea.
No, I got an idea.
You have no idea.
Dude.
Oh, give us a clue.
No, man.
Why not?
Just because I don't want you to know.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. He doesn't want us to know, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, so that's fill out your brackets, have fun with that, and we'll see how that all plays out. That's always a neat thing, and that's what's really neat about it was is Thursday and Friday. Oh gosh, that's some good stuff. When that stuff gets going on Thursday and Friday, man, there's nothing like it. Nothing like it. So we'll see how it all plays out going forward. So it should be fun, and can't wait for it. All right, I said in downtime, I was talking about the Jaguars specifically, and listen, I like what they did in free agency. Most of us agree. Adding Eric Armstead, taking the money that you didn't use on Calvin Ridley, which is a bummer, but you know what? That's okay. You can replace him. But they took the money and they did something with it, and they helped the interior defensive line, and that's big. Okay, that's big. And if Devon Hamilton can return to his old self, and I don't know that he can or not, and we'll see, but I don't think there's any health things holding him back. So if Devon Hamilton can come back and you pair Eric Armstead in there, I think you've got a better interior defensive line. At least we're going to find out. But the bottom line for this Jaguar football team, it's real simple, man. Can't blow the draft. Cannot blow the draft. Something happened over the weekend that I can't wrap my brain around.
Talk to me.
The Carolina Panthers did something that has confused the living daylights out of me. I'm going to need you to explain the thought process on that one.
All right.
And I know what the headline says. The headline says Panthers signed former first rounder.
Yeah.
Which I understand, which I get.
Yeah.
This cat is being given $5 million?
5 of them things.
Those aren't stacks, are they, E?
No, that's not stacks.
What are those called?
That's M's. We
5
call them
M's?
Yeah.
This guy played 3 years and had 4 sacks. Is that correct?
Sounds about right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm incorrect. He played 4 years and he had 5 sacks.
Okay.
This guy's in 4 years, E.
In 4 years.
You tell me Caleb Von Chaison's most memorable moment. I don't mean to be piling on here. I'm just trying to make sense of somebody being paid $5 million for their craft.
Okay, his most memorable moment.
I have 2 of them. Can I share them with you?
I already know the beach is one of them.
That's one of them. Which is still to this day confusing and hard to watch. Is that fair?
That's fair.
On the field, I believe his most memorable moment was when he chose not to run down the field while a Jets guy was running, and he just kind of loafed his way.
That was the quarterback, wasn't it? It was Zach Wilson, wasn't it?
I think it was Zach Wilson. And our guy's just like half-ass jogging after him. That's when I was done with him. But every year they kept telling me, he's kind of like the Blaine Gabbert of the defense. Every year they told me, look how good Blaine Gabbert looks, Dan. Oh, Dan, he's 6'4".
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dan, have you seen him throw a football?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dan, this is going to be his breakout year. He's doing everything so well. And then he would go on the field and he would throw the ball backwards. He'd go on the field and he'd run out of bounds. He literally threw the ball backwards on a play. I'm not kidding you. Google backwards pass Blaine Gabbert. You'll see him get spun around and throw a football backwards. I feel like Chaisson is that guy too. Oh, Dan, he looks good. They'd sell him to us every year. It was his rookie year. He's still learning. Second year. He's okay. Now watch out. New coach. Oh, the GM tried to tell us this year, oh, well, we have Chaisson. We're very happy with him as a backup. Really? Really?
I just looked at the backwards pass.
That's Caleb Von Chaisson.
He threw the ball backwards.
Threw it backwards. Caleb Von Chaisson had, I think, 300 snaps last year and made 9 tackles. 9 tackles and 300 snaps. I would suggest to you, I could take the now 36-year-old Emmanuel Thalorand, put a Jaguar uniform on him with a number 45, place him out there with knee, hamstring, and other maladies.
Man, I don't know.
Yes. And that you would run into 9 tackles if I left you out there for 300 snaps.
Oh, man.
If you were out there for 300 snaps, 9 times, somehow the ball carrier would run into you and you would knock him down.
The ball carrier would be the hammer, I'd be the nail?
Well, yes. I mean, I didn't say it would go well for you.
Yeah, I'd hold on. I think I can hold on.
But you would hold on. Ankle bite, whatever it takes.
Wait for the cavalry to arrive.
Yes. Anyway, He signed with the Panthers for a year and $5 million. And I know what they're saying. It's a no risk. Well, it's a risk. It's $5 million. Wouldn't you be better off? I could give you 300 guys you're better off spending $5 million. I hate to pile on. It's mean. This is the drill. We're on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
We like sunny skies and sandy beaches, too. That's why we are Jacksonville Sports Radio. 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey sports fans, this is Hayes Carlyon for QC Kinetics. This is the time of year to enjoy life. Stop letting that pain in your joints keep you from doing what you love to do this spring. Call QC Kinetics now, set up a free consultation. Call them at 904-274-5522. They've got 2 great locations, Mandarin and Ponte Vedra Beach. Go see them. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. I'm talking lasting joint pain relief with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. It's a fact. QC Kinetics is literally transforming lives. Their advanced treatments harness your own body's ability to restore and repair damaged joint tissue. Pro athletes have been doing this for decades, but now this life-changing treatment is available for you. So you can walk and run and climb stairs and play golf and move again pain-free. 904-274-5522. That's QC Kinetics. Call them today.
Hey, Hicken here from my friends at Lockhart Construction. Man, oh man, they're a long-time Jacksonville business. That means they do things right. They do things well. Shane's dad started the company, still with Shane. His guys are from here, taking care of people who live here, people like me. We've used Lockhart Construction not once, not twice, but 3 different times. We did one bathroom. We did another bathroom. We've done some remodeling. Shoot, if you want a new house, no job too big, no job too small, give the Lockhart family a call. Their family gives your family a better living experience. I say you unlock better living with Lockhart Construction. So if you have a construction need, a simple question, a thought, an idea, give Shane a call. I call him all the time. Hey, Shane, can you do that? Yeah, I can do that. I said, okay, good. Hey, Shane, can you? Yeah, I got that. I said, okay, great. Shane will call you back, 994-3865. Shane Lockhart Construction, 994-3865.
You know, Mr. Chubby's Wings is giving away free beer again this year for the Madness Tournament.
Do they really give you a free pint of Miller Lite for each game you pick right?
Yes. All you got to do is fill out your bracket at 1010XL.com. The overall winner gets tickets to the Luke Combs concert and wings at the show. But for free beer, just download your bracket, print it out, and bring it to any Mr. Chubby's Wings location during the games. Every game you pick right, you get a free beer.
Go to 1010XL.com now. It's the free beer Mr. Chubby's Madness Bracket Challenge. See Mr. Chubby's Wings Facebook for full contest details.
If your ride is making strange noises, don't wait and make it work. Come to Action Transmission on Merrill Road. My expert technicians can diagnose the problem and likely fix it fast. Experience the difference at Action Transmission on Merrill Road.
When you step into a courtroom, you're stepping into a fight. Someone wins, someone loses. I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and at Hastings Injury Law, we've got the experience you want in your corner if you or a loved one suffer a personal injury or a wrongful death. We're here to fight for you. So if you get hit, hit back with Hastings Injury Law, offices Jacksonville. Find us on the web at 904hitback.com or call our 24-hour helpline, 904-HITBACK.
Weekends were made for sports, and I'll tell you my take on this weekend's best options. Hicken here. Watch for Weekend with Dan on YouTube and Facebook. Weekend with Dan is brought to you by Stone Core. We do outdoors better.
It's March basketball. That means a host of top teams will be competing for the NCAA title. When it comes to commercial painters, there's also some healthy competition out there. Jason Parker with Performance Painting. To help you know the right questions to ask any painter competing for your business this year, visit performancepaintingjacks.com. Or if you're ready for a friendly quote, give us a call and ask about our free pressure wash promotion for your next project. Performance Painting, quality coatings, applied with pride.
Performance painting.
Your cooling system isn't working. Maybe somebody showed up with a portable electronic device. Then they discussed with you what your options are. Maybe they gave you an estimate that seems like an awful lot of money. What's the smart thing to do? When the situation merits a second opinion, get a Mike Merritt opinion. Yes, the Mike Merritt Comfort Team shows up with hand tools. We've never been able to fix an air conditioning problem with a tablet. Mike Merritt has been the trusted name for more than 30 years because there's never any hocus pocus. The Merritt team will walk you through the diagnostic steps up close and personal and show you exactly what you need. And the Mike Merritt price is likely to be far less because there's never an overtime charge, and the Merritt team doesn't work on commission. So remember, when it comes to the health of your cooling system, a second opinion can only help, and a Mike Merritt opinion can save you money. Florida license CACO 50384.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwood. Clayton, I've seen ads for diamonds where you see the words all diamonds certified by IGI, EGL, or GIA. Just what does all that mean?
Frank, it's confusing because those letters represent various diamond grading laboratories. However, it's important to point out that labs don't certify anything. They issue diamond grading reports. The only entity that can certify the diamond is the seller. There's one exception to that, and that's members of the American Gem Society have the ability to certify diamonds through their partnership with the American Gem Society Laboratory. That's because it's the only partnership in the world where an organization devoted to consumer protection through gemological education and ethics has a laboratory built on the exact same principles. We have these certificates at Underwoods, but more importantly, we have American Gem Society certified gemologists that look at all of these diamonds and put our grade and our certification of the diamond's quality on it. And believe me, that's important.
Yo, E to the T here, and if you're still in the market for a sports book to call home, bet that nonstop action of the madness with MyBookie. MyBookie is your one-stop shop for all your sports betting and casino needs, complete with that Vegas life experience right from that cellular device of yours, my boy. Take your viewing experience to the next level with real-time live betting that lets you stream and bet the games right from the website. Sign up now and take advantage of the generous welcome bonus on your first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Put in 2, get back 3. Ready to play instantly using promo code 1010XL. And the fun don't stop there. You'll get up-to-the-minute odds, props, and this week's expert predictions to help you decide where to put that cash at. And the best part about MyBookie, you can bet anything, anytime, anywhere. And don't forget that promo code 1010XL. Come on, somebody.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Times and dates are out for the tournament. Gators go 4:30 Friday. 4:30 Friday, Indianapolis, Indiana, against the Colorado Boise State winner, Kevin Harlan. On the play-by-play, Van Gundy, Bonner, and Katz are your other. Is that crew? It's not bad. It's not Iron Eagle and Raftery. But Harlan, Dan Bonner, Stan Van Gundy, and Andy Katz. I guess now we got no more Jim Nance on this, right?
Oh, yeah, Nance out of there, ain't he?
Nance is out. It's Iron Eagle, Bill Raftery, Grant Hill, and Tracy Wolfson. That's the big crew. Spiro Deeds does games with Spinarkle. Iron Eagle, I mentioned him. Nestler does games. Catalan does games. So, yeah, interesting. But no more Nancy Pants. He gone. So the Gators go 4:30 on Friday. College baseball over the weekend, and obviously a lot of other stuff going on, the players, etc. But FSU keeps rolling, still undefeated. I believe they're 18-0. And don't worry, FSU fan, you'll be ranked and ranked well today. God, guys are the biggest whiners of all time. Just stop. All week long, especially towards the end of the week. You beat Florida, and then you swept Notre Dame, and now you'll get into the rankings. They don't come out but once a week. But so the worst of them is Cannell. I can't take him sometimes. Golly, this guy, something else. Just shut up, Cannell. Ooh. Yeah. FSU's a very good baseball team. They're going to be ranked. They're going to be fine. I guess you still have the post-traumatic syndrome of the football team not getting the ranking that you wanted. So in that respect, I guess I get it. But you're good. You're a very good team. They didn't have the toughest schedule at the beginning of the year. Now they're playing now they're getting into conference play and such, and they're good. They're good, and their head coach is really good. He's very good at Notre Dame. He had to go through a tough year last year because he had to rebuild them and rebrand them and change the culture and get guys out who weren't going to buy in, and he did all that. Now he's got a good baseball team, and they're going to be very good. They got a lot of Jacksonville kids, and they're doing well. So kudos. Look for your ranking. It's going to be a good one this week. Should be a top 10, by the way. Should be a top 10 team. So anyway, FSU will get in. Florida did take 2 out of 3 from the Texas A&M Aggies, who were undefeated coming in. So that was good. They got to win shootouts, though, man. Pitching was a little better this weekend, a little better. So good stuff there. I think UNF had a sweep, if I'm not mistaken, and I think JU won their series against Stetson, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh, Dan, you would lose it if it was the Gators. OMG, you're right. You're right. Ugh, you're right. Whiniest bunch of people I've ever dealt with. Really bad. Stop. Relax. It's okay. I'm whining about the Gators being a 7 seed. That's how I am. I'm ticked about that. Other news and notes from around the world as we get ready for the tournament. Tournament starts on Thursday. E's not going to divulge who he's going to pick until Thursday. It'll be me, E, and Pros for the wheel spin.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not excited about this one.
Now, here's the deal, E.
Mm-hmm.
You can't win it the first week, but you can lose it.
Yeah, you can.
You can lose it.
Yeah.
So be smart. Make sure you pick the right upset in the 5-12s.
Yeah.
Make sure you get the right one. All right? Here's where you can take advantage. I'm going to give you one morsel, one tidbit. And this is the dilemma facing us. There is an unwritten rule, E. I've talked about this a couple weeks ago. There's an unwritten rule. When you fill out your bracket, if your alma mater is in the tournament, you take them a little bit farther than you think they're going to go.
Okay.
Because you believe in your program, you believe in your school.
I don't think the Blue Wave on there.
Blue Wave ain't on there, but the Gators are. So what you need to do, E, because Jeff will have them beating Marquette. There's a good chance I will have them beating Marquette. What you need to do to pick up that point is go with Marquette over Florida.
Oof, that's tough.
The 2 seed over the 7 seed.
Yeah.
And how far do you ride the Gators, peeps? How far are you going to take them when it matters? We can be fans all we want, but we're staring at a wheel spin here, people.
You're right.
I just slathered myself up with mayonnaise and ate a sandwich off my chest and walked 11 miles to work, okay? So don't tell me. Don't you tell me about loyalty to your school. How far do you take them? Do you take them to the 4? Do you have them? Look, Kentucky's a good bet, although you never know with John Cal. They were a good bet last year, and they lost to whoever. Fairfield, St. Peter's, I don't remember. How far do you take them, E?
Yeah, go ahead and take them to the 4.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
You want to pick up those points, don't you?
Go ahead.
I don't like you very much. I don't like you. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You said the Jag boys were out and partying on Saturday, the offense. Trevor was out there. Gabe Davis was out there. Who else? Kirk was out there.
And Evan Ingram.
Was Evan Ingram out there?
Yeah.
Boys having a good time?
The boys was vibing.
Watching some
Trent
golf?
was out there. Trent was getting his vibe on. Walker Little was out there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, them boys was hanging out, enjoying the fruits of their labors.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. It's the off season and such. Of course, we all want to think, why aren't you working? Why aren't you, running routes? You got to let them heal up. But it's a Jacksonville team that, again, is going to have to have going to need to hit a home run in the draft.
Yeah.
Going to need to hit a home run in the draft. All right, so FSU is now the last remaining undefeated team in the country because Florida did beat Texas A&M. They're 18-0. Second best start in program history. In 2007, they went 23-0. They had a great week. They went 4-0. They beat Florida. They swept Notre Dame. They've only trailed for 5 innings in 18 games. So where will they be ranked this week? That will be interesting. They've hit a home run in 13 straight games, third longest streak in program history, gone 5 straight games without committing an error, 0 errors in 12 of the 18 games. They've won 20 straight games dating back to last season. They get Stetson on Tuesday, and they're playing good baseball right now. So, like I said, I put them in the top 10, but we shall see. We shall see how it goes. All right, we're rocking and rolling. We're getting ready for the 8 o'clock hour. We got a lot more ahead. The Players is over. We'll revisit Scotty Scheffler's dominating performance and Dan Hicken saying perhaps, maybe, the best players ever in year number 50. Maybe the best players ever. It had a little bit of everything for just about everybody. Challenging, blow-up holes, great golf, Sunday 64 to win, world's number 1, history. Hard to top that. We'll talk about that and more coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. This is The Drill. We're on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. You can find 1010XL on any social media platform: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. At 1010XL.
They're certainly facing some interesting economic times. I can't speak for all of us, but for me, it's comforting to know my money's in good hands with ITP Partners. ITP Partners are Jacksonville guys taking care of my Jacksonville money. Look, gang, I'm not the expert when it comes to investing, right? But I find guys who are, guys that I trust, guys that have my money and have my back. And that's Reagan Wright and Jeff Hartman. That's Dan Abel and Reed Wingate. And that's Chris Bryan. And I know they have my back because as I move closer to retirement, my money grows. And it's not just me. It's 3 generations of Hickens, Junie Bug, Drew, friends and family. And they listen to each of us and give us individualized strategies. Our goals become their priority. If you have a question, ITP Partners is there to answer. For more information, Chris at ITPPartners.com, Chris at ITPPartners.com, or call 312-9751, 312-9751.
Get ready, get set, and go to the Ready, Set, Go sales event going on now at Arlington Toyota. Arlington Toyota is loaded with fresh, new Toyota inventory. And right now, you can get interest rates as low as 4.9% for 72 months on select new Toyotas. Plus, get credit help with Arlington's pre-approval program, and every new Toyota comes with Arlington's lifetime warranty. It's the Ready, Set, Go sales event in person, 10939 Atlantic Boulevard, and online at arlingtontoyota.com.
Feeling the chill or breaking a sweat in your own home? Call JTM Comfort Services. Father-son owned and veteran operated with 40 years experience to serve the Guggen Nation. JTM Comfort Services gets it right the first time, providing top-notch service, maintenance, and replacements for your heating and cooling needs. Get up to $1,300 back on the new system. Right now, get a free service call with any repair or replacement. Licensed and insured. Visit jtmcooling.com.
Your comfort is our name. Call my dad to keep you in the game.
I'm Jeff Middlecoff with Trustline Mortgage. My business partners, Alan Tyre, Bill Pappas, and Ken Rimley, have been helping first-time home buyers with their mortgage financing all over Florida for 34 years. First-time home buyers can get no or low down payments, anywhere from 0 to 3.5% down. As a first-time home buyer with Trustline Mortgage, you get added benefits for doing your loan with us, like lower rates on your mortgage insurance and lower closing costs. Oh, and did I forget to mention that Trustline gives first-time homebuyers better mortgage interest rates? Here's the bottom line. Trustline Mortgage wants to help first-time homebuyers accomplish your goal of home ownership. That's why Trustline Mortgage is offering the best first-time homebuyer benefits around, period. Trustline Mortgage delivers with no and low down payments, lower closing costs, and better interest rates. Call Trustline Mortgage today at 381-LOAN. That's 381-LOAN to find out how we can help you buy your dream home. Or visit our website at trustlinemortgage.com. Trust your instincts and follow the line to Trustline Mortgage.
Certain restrictions apply. See office for details. Trustline is an equal housing opportunity. MLS number 331480.
Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? You have questions? Call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, Director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey, Rick, we're a 5-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $40,000 a year, and right now graduate making over $90,000 a year, including benefits. There is no tuition or no student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted to the program, your only cost are the books and the course fees. About $800 a year.
That sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org and you can apply there.
Apply by May 23rd.
Looking for affordable tires without sacrificing quality? Will look no further than Big Chief Tire. Frank Frangie here. Whether you're preparing for travel or simply need a fresh set of wheels, they're rolling out fantastic deals on tires for all their valued customers. Visit the website at bigchieftire.com or call 904-932-0950 today to schedule an appointment at any of their 5 locations. That's bigchieftire.com or call 904-932-0950.
Yo, it's your boy E.T. And if you're still in the market for a sportsbook to call home, bet that nonstop action of the madness with MyBookie. MyBookie is your one-stop for all your sports betting and casino needs, complete with real-life Vegas experience right from that cellular device of yours. Take your viewing experience to the next level with real-time live betting that lets you stream and bet the games right from the comfort of the crib. Sign up now and take advantage of the generous welcome bonus on your first deposit, all the way up to $1,000. Put in $200, get $3. Ready to play instantly using promo code 1010XL. And the fun don't stop there. You'll get up-to-the-minute odds, props, and this week's expert predictions to help you dictate where to put that cash at. And the best part about MyBookie, you can bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Come on, somebody.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Window Gang Jacksonville. Scotty Scheffler's back-to-back win at the Players Championship required him to come from behind to get the victory.
I felt like if I could go out and shoot a good round on the front nine, I could put myself in it as long as, one of them didn't shoot, 4 or 5 under on the front as well.
Florida's men's basketball earned a number 7 seed to open the NCAA tournament, play Friday in Indianapolis. They'll face the winner of the Colorado-Boise State play-in game. The Gators make their first NCAA tournament appearance under second-year coach Todd Golden. The Jaguars have signed defensive lineman Arik Armstead. The team announced on Friday Armstead was drafted by San Francisco in the first round of the 2015 NFL Draft. He was named the 49ers Walter Payton Man of the Year Award nominee for 4 consecutive seasons. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 8:12 and it's 66 degrees. Time and temp brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Got the look. Welcome back to the show. It's 8:12. Good morning, Jacksonville. Hanging out on a moon day. Yeah, I've got a good sports question for you. I think I'm curious to your answer on this question. Are you ready? Are you with me? Are you there, E? E. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
I was talking to you. You didn't answer. Oh, you're on the phone?
I was, but no, I'm back.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. We don't see each other in this new setup.
Yeah, the new setup kind of strange.
It's just weird. I don't have him on view and per view. So I have a sports question for you, though.
Okay, I'm listening.
Do you need to take the phone call, though?
No.
Is it important?
I mean, it's for you.
Okay.
But they can wait.
All right, hang on 1 second. Because you like these. You're a numbers guy.
I am.
I've got a number I think I'm going to – I don't know if first athlete that comes to mind. You ready to play?
All right, let's do it.
I'm very curious as to your answer.
Okay.
Here's the number.
I'm listening.
Number 9.
Number 9?
Mm-hmm.
Jordan.
Jordan?
Yeah. First one that came to mind, Olympic Jordan. He wore 9 in the Olympics.
Okay. All
That's
right.
the first that came to mind.
All right. Give me another one.
9.
9 is a tough number,
Yeah,
is my point.
But didn't Ronaldo wear 9? One of the Brazilian guys?
The soccer guy?
Yeah.
All right, let me look. I don't know. Look at you. See? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, 9 is a tough one, though. And
9 is a tough one.
And then the next one that comes to mind is Rondo.
Yeah.
When Rondo played at Boston. I think the Brazilian soccer Ronaldo wore 9.
Okay, well, looks like he's got 7 on this one, but yeah, here he is with a 7. Looks like he's got a 7 on a lot of these jerseys, E.
Not Cristiano.
Oh.
No, the Brazilian Ronaldo.
Oh, okay. You know who the greatest number 9 is of all time?
The greatest number 9 would be who?
Ted Williams.
Okay.
You know who they have second? Drew Brees.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Joe DiMaggio.
Oh, I was right about the Brazilian Ronaldo.
Okay.
Yeah, he wore 9.
Gordie Howe. Bobby Hull. Roger Maris. Dwayne Wade with the Cavs.
Yeah.
What do you wear with the Heat?
3.
Okay. Tony Parker.
Okay, that's another good one.
I'm trying to see. Oh, here's a good one. A current one. How about Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's a number 9
Yeah.
guy. So anyway, I just thought when I saw this, I was like, dang, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
All right, that's it. That's what I wanted to ask you. Oh, we got Charlton K. Gainey. He's set up for another March Madness full of heartbreak, heartache. As his Tennessee Volunteers now with a 2 seed will once again not get to the Final Four, just like they go in the postseason, don't they, Charlton? Is that correct?
We haven't had a great record in the postseason, but, the history yesterday is gone, and we have to live today and hope for tomorrow, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why they call it the present?
Yeah, exactly. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. What's up, my friend?
I got a couple questions, Dan. This whole selection process, this idea that Joe Lunardi is some genius and knows and everything's kind of, they don't follow everything he says, but it seems like he has a lot of input on it.
Okay.
The idea just because we lose on, the Mississippi State, he's got a pretty good team.
Mm-hmm.
He's an 8 seed.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly we can't be a number 1 seed. We got to be number 2.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
North Carolina instead of us. I mean, we've won the SEC outright. That should mean something. Everybody in the SEC should be mad about that.
You know what's interesting about this and looking at the seedings, and again, I don't care. I'm just happy to be back in, because it's been a while for the Gators. But
good job, Showers. Congratulations.
Yeah, but you here's the SEC. They talk about what a great basketball conference it's been all year, and then all the seeds look kind of low for them. Like Auburn a 4. Auburn's a 4.
Yeah. I thought you guys should have been a 5 or a 6.
Tennessee a 2, Florida a 7. It just some of those are a little. I mean, a little odd to me that they
schedule strength for North Carolina.
What is it?
31.
What's
what
yours?
Do you think it is for Tennessee? 10.
Yeah.
You put us in the same bracket with Purdue.
Well, the SEC, the SEC was tougher than the ACC this year. Fact.
Absolutely.
Tennessee won the SEC. Carolina won the ACC.
Yeah, They beat us heads up that one game.
Okay.
Connect got hurt at the end. We might have come back and won that game. But it's frustrating to look at the bracket. Plus, that bracket's causing me angst. Do you know why?
Who you got in your bracket?
Look at the possible second round matchup for me.
Oh, what do we got? I gotta look. Stand by here.
We got the Longhorns.
No. Well, first off, the Longhorns are going to go out quick, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. They stink.
Yeah, but still, I don't need that family angst.
No,
that's
he's a Texas guy now, peeps. He's
that's
5.0 is a hook'em girl.
Stepdaughter.
Yeah. Oh,
it's a house divided on.
Where is that game?
Those are in Charlotte.
That'd be a fun one to take the fam to.
Yeah,
I know.
I can't get there this weekend. I've already set to be in San Antonio and Fredericksburg for a little, Prosser type getaway.
Okay. All right. PFR, by the way.
I need to take a couple days off every week like Prosser does. It must be nice. Last thing. Bolts, last 3 wins.
Yeah, I know. You beat the Panthers, right?
Rangers.
Yeah.
Panthers.
Uh-oh.
Now you know what comes up for the Bolts?
What do you got?
We got a 4-game Western swing.
Oof.
Vegas, San Jose,
Oof.
L.A., Anaheim, and then we come home and face the Bruins. So that's a tough 5-game stretch.
Yeah.
So if we can get through that with 2 out of the 5, I think we're good for the playoffs.
You guys are where? What's the latest on them? Like, where are they?
We got 78 points. We're in the number 1 wild card spot.
Oh, you're 4 points ahead of Detroit.
We're 5 points ahead. Yeah, 4 or 5 points ahead.
And Detroit's played an extra game. You're in good shape. There's a good chance it could be Lightning Rangers first round, or not first round.
I'm looking forward.
Yeah.
I thought we would have to play probably the Bruins, and you would play.
Yeah, don't we stay in division on the first round?
You stay in division in through the wild card.
Yeah.
And then the two division. However the divisions play
let's just
That's why we played you in the conference final.
Yeah, let me get this right. The divisions, the top 4 from each division make it. Is that correct? Or am I
top 3 plus the 2 wild cards?
Okay. The top 3 plus then the next highest points?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then the Red Wings could get in ahead of, you're saying, like the Islanders or the Capitals.
That's correct.
Okay, so they're all fighting for a spot. All right, and then who?
You hurt the Islanders again yesterday.
Oh yeah,
you guys own the Islanders.
I've enjoyed that. We had a 5-game week and we went 4-1. We lost to you guys, but I'm okay with where we are right now. But still, I tell you what, man, Carolina's only 4 points behind us. We cannot shake those guys. I mean, we're 16-3-1 in our last 20 games, and they're right there with us. So we'll see.
And by the way, you left out Stafford and you left out Sonny Jurgensen, I think, on that number 9 list.
Adolf Christian Jurgensen to you, but that's correct. Get him out of here. Goodbye,
Go
10.
on!
There he goes. That's Mr. 10. Checking in. Yes, sir. Inside the business, sorry.
But Stafford is another good 9. And Peter Warwick. Peter Warwick is another one that comes to mind. But 9 is definitely a tough number. I wouldn't even call it a basketball number.
Yes, that's fine. Obviously, although it kind of kills my whole bit.
Yeah.
Kind of kills my whole bit, but that's fine. Freddie T's under the weather. He's going to go Thursday or Friday this week, so we'll reschedule with him. That's why it should be a tailor-made, not Monday morning, because now it won't be Monday morning on Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, I see. You got
see what I'm doing there?
I see what you did there.
Yeah. All right. I want to go back over this real quick. Because a couple people have asked me about, I think it's the best players ever. And they're like, well, it's like pitch and putt out there. The winning score is 20 under. Well, hang on a second. The all-time record's 24 under. But these are the last few years. 20 under by Scotty. Scotty won it at 17 under and won by 5 strokes a year ago. 13 under, 14 under, 16 under, 18 under, 10 under. It just depends on the weather, man. I mean, we had the most benign conditions on Thursday and Friday and a good part of Saturday. The wind blew a little bit yesterday. But realistically, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, what was green light district? Go for the pins. And so that's what happens when the best golfers in the world play. I don't like when you have a tournament where it comes down to 4 guys and they're shuffling. I don't care if they're way under or struggling. I love the theater. And we had Wyndham Clark and Brian Harmon and Xander Schauffele all with a chance to force a playoff if they simply birdied 18. Now, when I say simply birdieing, it's not easy to birdie 18, guys. It's not easy at all. And Wyndham Clark, he had a game plan, and he stuck to his game plan. I admire that. I'm not going to rip him for it. Like, he hit iron on 18, which is fine. He had a great putt. He had a great look at a birdie putt. He just didn't make it. And he also on number 12, right, the short par 4. He laid up on that one. Did not birdie, parred it, so that one hurt him. But, again, when you look at this, you'll beat yourself up forever if you lose by 1 stroke. But 20 under is fine. I got no problem with it. I got no problem with a 64. I think it was great. I mean, Davis Love shot a 64. The one of the times that he won it, he shot a Sunday 64. Freddie shot a Sunday 64 as well. I think, yeah. So, man, it was, to me, it was fantastic. Fantastic. And again, we had history. Back to back. That does not happen. And Freddie's Sunday 64 in 96, he was 18 under, and he won by 4 shots over Colin Montgomery and Tommy Tolles. Tell you what, nobody remember. And now Scheffler has two players, by the way. And he joins the likes of Tiger Woods and Davis Love and Hal Sutton and Steve Elkington and Fred Couples. Nicklaus won it 3 times. Won it in 74, 76, and 78. 3 different times, but never at the stadium course. First stadium course was in 82, and that was Jerry Pate. Jerry Pate shot 8 under par to win it. The next year, Hal Sutton shot 5 under. Then Fred went 11 under. Then Pete went 14 under. Then we were in the double digits. Mahaffey 13, Lyle 14, McCumber 15. Then we had that crazy weather. We went from Greg Norman 24 under, and they said, oh, it's too easy. So they said, okay. And Lee Jansen came back the next year and won it at 5 under. And they said, take that. And Duval won it at 3 under in 99. Woo! So we had some great stuff going forward. All right, let's do this. Let's take a break. We'll keep it rolling. We'll talk NFL. We'll get Fred in later in the week, so we won't have him today. But we'll continue our discussion, and we'll look into the NFL and all the stuff that happened this weekend. Man, oh, man, the quarterbacks, you go figure it out. I can't. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Taking care of business.
Taking care of business.
And business is good. 1010XL.
Taking care of business every day.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Well, I'd like to think that you know this already, and I sure hope you have experienced it if you're a pet owner. Because if you're a pet owner, there is only one place that gets you the peace of mind that you want, and it's a perfect name. It's Pet Paradise. It's the ultimate home away from home for your 4-leg family member. Whether your pet prefers a splash in the pool or just making new friends, Pet Paradise's team of pet lovers now, pet-loving pros, But ensure the most important pet in your world has a great visit, whether it's day camp or an overnight stay. Oh, by the way, inside these ultra-modern facilities, dotting the First Coast, I believe 8 or 9 locations now, it's always any and everything you need under one roof. They have professional grooming services, veterinary services with New Day Veterinary Care. At Pet Paradise, it's top shelf customer service and treatment for that member of your family, that 4-legged member of your family. So go to Pet Paradise right now. Book an appointment. Find out what they're all about at petparadise.com.
Break free from the old school hassle at All Pro Roofing. They've revolutionized the game. And guess what? No more pressure, hassle, or time meeting with someone face to face for a roof quote. Unlock the power of an instant roof quote right from the comfort of your home. Get the information you need when you need it. Explore your roofing options today. Head over to allproroofingllc.com. Hit that instant roof quote tab for a free instant roof quote. allproroofingllc.com.
License number CCC 1327056.
CDC 060138.
Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
If you want high quality water throughout your home, call your local water boy. We install equipment to solve any water problem. WaterBoyJAX.com.
Hey there, poker players and entertainment enthusiasts. The moment you've been waiting for has arrived. The Run Good Poker Series is blazing its way through Best Bet Jacksonville now through March 24th. Get in on the action with 10 poker events, highlighted by the $1,200 no-limit hold'em main event, boasting a $300,000 guaranteed prize pool. And that's not all. Dive into the action of event number 1, $400 no-limit hold'em, with an impressive $100,000 guarantee up for grabs. Ready to secure your seat at the tables? Win your entry through satellites taking place now. For tournament instructions and all the details, head to bestbetjacks.com. Join us at Best Bet Jacksonville for the Run Good Poker Series.
Price, I'm thinking about changing my name.
Again? You're already the media mogul, the straw that stirs the drink, the Duke of Pablo Bay. Now what?
Refer to me as Dreamfinder's Danny Hicken.
What in the blazes? Is this a cash grab?
No, it's just that I believe so much in Dreamfinder's Homes. 20 locations in Northeast Florida, official home builder of Jags and Gators. Great opportunity for first-time homeowners.
All right, Dreamfinder's Danny it is.
Did I mention the lowest interest rates you can find? Visit dreamfindershomes.com. Now let Dreamfinder's Danny celebrate through the majesty of song. Dreamfinders, I believe they will build your home just right.
I'm Hacker. Get more Gators on the Gator Bites podcast presented by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists with new episodes every Wednesday. Subscribe and listen by searching for 1010XL Florida Gator Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or TuneIn.
Men, are you suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE? The medical providers at Prime Men's Medical Center offer breakthrough treatments that eliminate problems in the bedroom without pain or surgery. 98% of men see instant results on their first office visit. Listen to a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Prime Men's Medical Center offers breakthrough medical treatments that eliminate ED and PE. Men are even lasting 90 minutes or longer, regardless of age or medical history.
But that's not all. For a limited time only, call Prime Men's Medical Center now, and your initial consultation and first treatment are completely free. You'll see instant results right in the office. You'll even get a gift that enhances your performance in the bedroom. All this, worth hundreds of dollars, is free if you call now. 904-664-8217. 904-664-8217. That's 904-664-8217.
Hey Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Your cooling system isn't working. Maybe somebody showed up with a portable electronic device. Then they discussed with you what your options are. Maybe they gave you an estimate that seems like an awful lot of money. What's the smart thing to do? When the situation merits a second opinion, get a Mike Merritt opinion. Yes, the Mike Merritt Comfort Team shows up with hand tools. We've never been able to fix an air conditioning problem with a tablet. Mike Merritt has been the trusted name for more than 30 years because there's never any hocus pocus. The Merritt team will walk you through the diagnostic steps up close and personal and show you exactly what you need. And the Mike Merritt price is likely to be far less because there's never an overtime charge, and the Merritt team doesn't work on commission. So remember, when it comes to the health of your cooling system, a second opinion can only help, and a Mike Merritt opinion can save you money. Florida license CACO 50384.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, it's the most important position in all of sport. And yet, sometimes it just makes no sense. You wonder what teams are thinking. As you look, and if we go through this alphabetically and any way you want to, the Baltimore Ravens have Lamar Jackson. They're going to ride and die with Lamar for the next few years. Buffalo Bills have Josh Allen. They're going to ride or die with Josh Allen. The Bengals have Joe Burrow. They're going to ride or die with Joe Burrow, right? You get those guys, right? Cleveland Browns have Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they guaranteed that money. They're going to ride or die with Deshaun Watson.
Right. They couldn't have checked.
Houston Texans couldn't be happier. They got C.J. Stroud. I think he's going to be unbelievable. Colts got Anthony Richardson. That's their guy. They need him to be healthy. Jags have Trevor Lawrence. Kansas City has Patrick Mahomes. Chargers have Justin Herbert. The Dolphins have Tua. The Jets have Aaron Rodgers. The Steelers now have Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, and the Titans are going with Will Levis. Okay, so who did I leave out in the AFC? The Patriots, who right now have Bailey Zappi, who is not a starting quarterback in the NFL. Okay? The Broncos, who right now I guess have Jarrett Stidham, who probably won't be a starting quarterback in the NFL, though they might want to, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. So that's two spots in the AFC. Again, you want to talk about a loaded conference. Jackson, Allen, Burrow, Stroud, Lawrence, Mahomes, Herbert, Rodgers. I can't put Wilson in there anymore, but he has won a Super Bowl. But I just named 8 quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just playoff guys. Guys have won. Lamar's won a playoff game. Josh Allen's won. Joe Burrow's won. Deshaun Watson's won a playoff game. Did Houston win a playoff game this year? Or did they lose? They beat the Colts to get in, and then what did they do? I can't remember.
I think they lost. I don't think he won one.
Trevor's won a playoff game. Mahomes obviously has won playoff games. I don't think Herbert's won a playoff game. Tua did not win a playoff game. But those are guys. Aaron Rodgers obviously has. Russell Wilson. I mean, again, that is a loaded. I mean, if you're the Broncos or the Patriots, do not rest easy. You better find a quarterback or you're going to get steamrolled. All right, let's move to the NFC for just a second. The Falcons have their guy, Kirk Cousins. Arizona obviously is happy with Kyler Murray. Carolina, going to ride or die with Bryce Young for the time being. The Bears will have Caleb Williams, right? Cowboys got Dak. The Lions got Goff. The Packers got Love. The Rams got Stafford. The Vikings, they got Sam Darnold. The Saints got Carr. The Giants have Jones. The Eagles have Hurts. The Niners have Purdy. The Seahawks have Smith. The Bucs have Mayfield. The Commanders traded Sam Howell. Right now they have Marcus Mariota. But they're going to draft a guy. Washington and New England are going to draft guys. That we know. But where else do we go? Is Geno Smith the long-term answer? Are they going to stay with Geno Smith in Seattle?
Man, I don't see it.
I mean, and he's been good. He's been good. But they're not. He hasn't been. I don't know. Baker Mayfield got a nice deal in Tampa. He's going to be their quarterback for a while, but how long? What if he goes back to being old Baker? He had a great year. But you're still not 100% convinced, are you? Are you 100% convinced on Baker Mayfield, E?
No, it's not consistent enough.
I'll give you another one. The Eagles, Jalen Hurts, step back, but he's obviously going to be their guy.
Yeah, he's their guy.
The Giants and Daniel Jones, there's no way.
No way. They gave him all that money, so they got to stick to him.
I'll give you another one. Derek Carr with the Saints.
Yeah.
Gonna wear out his welcome here. The Vikings are not going with Sam Darnold. And the Bears obviously will have a rookie. But there's not a lot of spots, is there? I mean, we know who's going to draft the quarterback, the top 3. Right? New England's going to draft a quarterback. Washington's going to draft a quarterback. And Chicago is definitely drafting a quarterback. What are the Broncos? So then who's going to get J.J. McCarthy? Is it the Vikings? Is it the Broncos? The Raiders got Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. Are they happy with that?
I think they'll settle with Minshew.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. And what if these other guys, how long do you stay with these guys? They don't stay with them as long as they used to, E. We just saw that with Justin Fields. They don't stay with them as long as they used to. What if Bryce Young has a terrible year?
Yeah.
They're going to pull up chalks on him? Now, you know the Texans are happy with C.J. Stroud. Anthony Richardson's got to play. What about Will Levis?
Oh, he done.
He's done?
I think so.
Oh.
He's not that good, man.
Oh, wow. But when you look at the quarterbacks, man, and each one, you know, and every year there's going to be a surprise. Look, Dak is going to be due a new contract soon in Dallas. You know, how much longer has Matthew Stafford got with the Rams?
Yeah, I thought he was, like, trending downwards, but, like, he played well last season.
He played well, dude. Matthew Stafford had a very good year. The Rams are a good team. Now, they lost Aaron Donald. He retired.
He gone.
He retired young, too, by the way.
Yeah, he did.
He'd been talking about it for a while after he won his Super Bowl. You know, you weren't sure. Matthew Stafford, in leading the Rams last year, completed 62% of his pass for just about 4,000 yards with 24 touchdowns and 11 picks. Now, he's been there 3 years. 1 year he was terrible, 22. He played 9 games. He only threw 10 touchdowns. Last year he was okay, 24. He wasn't great. 41 was his year. I mean, he went to L.A. his first year, won a Super Bowl, threw 41 touchdowns, and the Rams won the deal. And then Goff has been better the last 2 years by far.
Yeah, he has.
So, you know, it's interesting. But Stafford did what he was supposed to do. He won him a Super Bowl. And that's really all you can do. But when you start talking about the quarterbacks, it is fascinating, man. It is fascinating. Somebody on the text line said, what if Trevor has a bad year? Huh? It's a great question.
Fair question, yeah.
It's a great question. I don't think he will. None of us think he will. And last year was not good. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't good. Hopefully they've addressed the reasons why. Center. Get a receiver. Well, I lost Ridley, though. Improve the running game. Build around him. Yeah, Texans destroyed the Browns. So, yeah, he has won a playoff game. So, again, there are a lot of – and there's always questions and there's always a surprise, right? There's always a surprise. Like, and who knows what that surprise will be this year. I know that Harbaugh can't wait to coach Herbert. And I know he's looking forward to it. And I suspect that one thing Harbaugh has been able to do is get the best out of his quarterbacks. He got the best out of Colin Kaepernick, right? He got the best out of J.J. McCarthy. And I think he'll get the best out of Justin Herbert. And I think he will do just fine in that division. They're all chasing Mahomes. But, I mean, again, if you got Jackson, Allen, and Burrow right off the rip, and then who's going to be the guy? Is it going to be Tua? Is it going to be Trevor? Is it going to be Stroud? Is it going to be Richardson? Those are the guys where I start, okay, Richardson still has a long way to go. He hasn't played that many. I shouldn't put him in the same Herbert. You know, those guys. To me, it's Mahomes in the AFC now, I'm talking. To me, it's Mahomes 1A. Okay? And then it's Jackson, Allen, Burrow. Okay? That's the next group scratching to get up in there. And then I would go Trevor, Stroud, Herbert, Tua. And then where do I put Rodgers, E? I have no idea where to put Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know.
I'm not putting him with Mahomes.
No, not now.
And should I put him with Lamar, Allen, or Burrow?
I
guess maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you start doing that, though, and you start ranking the AFC quarterbacks, then you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5. You got to put Tua ahead of 6. You know, you got Trevor down there now. We got to improve the power ranking there, big man.
I mean, yeah, he is, though.
By the way, did you see the latest on your guy?
What happened?
You know.
Who
are we talking about?
Which one? Tyreek?
Yes.
Oh, why did I know that? I don't know what he do now. What Cheetah up to?
This is back in January.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, after years of chaos, Tyreek Hill says he's cleaning up his life. I lost my true self. Cheetah, I think your true self might not be that. I think you don't want to be your true self, Cheetah. A new article that focuses on claims by Dolphins receiver Tyreek Hill that he's turning his life around includes details regarding a recent visit by police to his home due to a domestic dispute.
Oh, dear.
This is January 30th, E. That is all of 6 weeks ago, E.
Oh, man.
The cops were called to the house that almost burned down.
Huh?
She was on the phone with her cousin. That's my cousin. Her cousin called 911 because Keita was screaming, or Hill was screaming at Keita. When police arrived, Keita and the cheetah, by the way, Keita said they'd been arguing over a post-nuptial agreement and Hill's divorce filing from earlier in the month, which was dismissed that same day. Vaccaro, as we start to find out why he filed for divorce and said he didn't, said she refused to sign the post-nuptial agreement and she felt bullied, threatened, and verbally abused. Vaccaro said Hill had smashed an unlit cigar in her face.
Dang.
Cheetah said he simply flicked the cigar. He denied that it actually struck her. The Cheetah also admitted that he and Keita were arguing because his representatives had told him to get her to sign a post-nuptial. Due to conflicting stories and no evidence that a crime had occurred, no arrest was made, the incident report concluded. Now, Hill's saying he's had some sort of epiphany. It apparently happened after January 30th, though. And the incident adds more context to the bizarre developments from days earlier when he filed for divorce from Keita, then loudly denied it on social media. E.
Uh-huh.
It's a train wreck.
It is. Cheetah off the chains.
I mean, Cheetah is A-B. Is it going to end well with the Cheetah and Keita?
No, that's definitely not going well.
I mean, what are we doing here, man? Tyreek. Anyway, this is The Drill. 1010XL, 92.5 FM.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
There's a certain romance to radio play-by-play.
We need you to be all strong and hot.
Experience the most play-by-play sports on 1010XL.
At Hodges Mazda, we are proud of our solid reputation in the Jacksonville community. Lauren Brooks here. As your hometown Mazda dealer, our high customer service standards and our huge inventory of new and used cars provide our customers a consistently first-rate car buying experience. Our professional non-commissioned sales team puts your best interest first without exception. And every vehicle purchased from Hodges Mazda comes with 2 years free maintenance. Visit Hodges Mazda today or shop online at HodgesMazda.com and discover the Hodges Mazda difference.
Hey gang, Hicken here. March is Workplace Eye Wellness Awareness Month. Here's a tip for those in front of a computer all day. Follow the 20-20-20 rule. Set a timer as a reminder to look 20 feet away every 20 minutes for 20 seconds. It can be as simple as looking away from your computer screen or out the window. If virtual meetings keep you in your seat for extended time, shut your eyes for 20 seconds. And call or visit BowDNI.com today to schedule your consultation. You know why? Because BowDNI is keeping the First Coast focused.
The most common form of treatment for the arthritic joints is normally cortisone injections and gel shots and over-the-counter medications. And most patients have tried all of that and are still in pain.
Every day, Dr. Aaron Wolkoff, a QC Kinetics medical director, meets patients who have exhausted every method to get relief. They've been told surgery is their only option.
They want to stay away from that path, and they come to us almost as the last hope. So we're using our own body's properties to help manage pain, to help slow arthritis down, keep the patients active with no downtime, and get them back to what they enjoy doing. I mean, I love what I do.
QC Kinetics regenerative treatments from our board-certified providers help heal and restore aching joints. No surgery, harmful drugs, or downtime. Call for your free consultation today.
QC Kinetics, 904-274-5522. That's 904-274-5522. 904-274-5522.
You know, Mr. Chubby's Wings is giving away free beer again this year for the Madness Tournament.
Do they really give you a free pint of Miller Lite for each game you pick right?
Yes. All you got to do is fill out your bracket at 1010XL.com. The overall winner gets tickets to the Luke Combs concert and wings at the show. But for free beer, just download your bracket, print it out, and bring it to any Mr. Chubby's Wings location during the games. Every game you pick right, you get a free beer.
Go to 1010XL.com now. It's the free beer Mr. Chubby's Madness Bracket Challenge. See Mr. Chubby's Wings Facebook for full contest details.
Have you or someone you care about been arrested or had their driver's license taken away? I'm Susan Cohen, and I work with David Robbins at the law firm of Epstein & Robbins. We are experienced fighters for those charged with DUI and all criminal offenses. I've been named the best DUI attorney in the state, and David has been named the best criminal defense lawyer in Jacksonville. In your battle with the justice system, there is only one thing you need to know. Dial David 24/7 at Epstein & Robbins, 354-5645.
This is Ellen Darley of Darley's Plumbing. As a family business, our reputation rests on decades of satisfied customers and their referrals. So for any size plumbing job, call Darley's Plumbing for a free estimate today. Darley'sPlumbing.com.
On the field, he brought the boom.
I'll always be a linebacker at heart.
He brings that attitude to the microphone.
I'm Jaguars Today's middle linebacker, Kyle McMahon.
Friday from 10 to noon. Brought to you by Renewal by Anderson Windows and Doors on 1010XL.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Instant Keys saves the day if you have lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership cost. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call 722-1111.
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Yo, it's your boy E.T. And if you're still in the market for a sportsbook to call home, bet that nonstop action of the madness with MyBookie. MyBookie is your one stop for all your sports betting and casino needs, complete with real-life Vegas experience right from that cellular device of yours. Take your viewing experience to the next level with real-time live betting that lets you stream and bet the games right from the comfort of the crib. Sign up now and take advantage of the generous welcome bonus on your first deposit, all the way up to $1,000. Put in $200, get $3. Ready to play instantly using promo code 1010XL. And the fun don't stop there. You'll get up-to-the-minute odds, props, and this week's expert predictions to help you dictate where to put that cash at. And the best part about MyBookie, you can bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Come on, somebody.
AgPro has been family owned and operated for over 64 years. Need a new tractor, parts for your used equipment, or reliable service? AgPro has you covered. Visit us today at any of our AgPro locations or go online to agproco.com to get started with your AgPro experience.
Race into Gate for big offers. By big, we mean great deals on Red Bull and a chance to win tickets to the big race coming to Miami May 3rd through 5th. Buy 2 8.4-ounce cans of Red Bull, get one free. And if you're a MyGate Rewards member, you are automatically entered for a chance to win race tickets. Not a member? Download the Gate app and sign up today. See store for details. Go from good to Gate.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555.
Look at stuff, and on this social media, man. Do they show more and more like punches on social media?
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Or more and more people just hitting people.
I've noticed that more on my Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like seeing stuff like that.
I don't like that either. It makes me cringe, man. Don't be hitting people. I thought it was a great players. I think we had a star-studded leaderboard. We had great weather. We had great golf shots. We had tough golf shots.
The ladies was out.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful week. The party was rocking. Max Homa almost killed some fans. I am still. It depends. Have you seen the angle of the guy who was shooting it like it came right at him? Have you seen that one?
I haven't seen him yet.
Some of this. So Max Homa. Now let me give you the update on the poll questions here in just a second. But Max Homa, and I don't know what hole it was or anything like that. Yeah, come here, E. Take the 3-foot walk. I mean, this is the one that stunning. Let me call this up here. All right, so here's Max Homa. Here's a guy shooting. Now look, watch that golf ball.
Oh.
Bro, can you imagine that? I mean, that little ball, you see it the whole way. It's coming right at your head. If that hits you in the skull, are you dead? Are you dead, ladies and gentlemen? This isn't like a drive that goes 300 yards and smacks you in the face. This is one that is leaving the club from literally 10 to 15 yards away and will implant in your skull.
Yeah, that'll handicap you.
I think that could kill you, right?
But why are they so close like that?
Well, that's the question. What happened there?
Yeah, there's so many questions about that.
But anyway, we had two poll questions, two Dream Finders Homes poll questions of the day. Best thing about the 2024 players, we have 400 votes. The finish is going to be the winner, 40.7%. The weather, 30.5%. Scotty back-to-back, 18.1%. The party all weekend, E voted for that one 6 times, 10.7%.
Also, it was some degeneration going on there.
There was some, yeah.
They taught me some games with some dollars.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, the betting on the golfers?
On 17.
Oh yeah, little dollar bets.
Yeah, the dollar bets.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, it is.
Those are fun. He lived it.
Yeah, I was learning. Some of them was doing $5. I'm like, yeah, no, I'll stay in my lane.
We got the bonus Dream Finders Homes poll question. We have almost 300 votes here. Craziest moment at the players. Homa almost killing the fan is 35%. That's the leader. Ricky ejecting a guy for taking a picture was 21%. The Wyndham Clark chunk on 17 on Saturday, 24.2. That was the worst golf shot I've ever seen by a pro. Maybe not, but on 17, it's 40 yards short of the green. Rory went in the water 5 times. 19.5. Is Rory by far, E, you went out there, you kind of experiencing the golf a little bit. Rory is by far the most popular golfer on the tour, isn't he?
He's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up there for sure.
I think he's number one.
But Scotty's making a run too, though.
Scotty though, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's out of them two.
It's those two?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're lamenting the fact that you haven't seen Tiger.
Yeah, man.
And you're not going to see Tiger most likely ever. I don't know if Tiger ever comes back to the Players. I don't know.
And that's unfortunate, man. It would have been great for him to be there this year with it being the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, see, the problem is Tiger doesn't – the problem is, and I think what people are having a hard time accepting is Tiger doesn't get better. It's not like, well, another year will heal. No, it doesn't get better. His leg has been destroyed. And so he is going to deal with this for the rest of his life. So – anyway, he'll be at Augusta, and hopefully he can play well, and we'll see what happens. But, yeah, that was a great tournament. And if you're one of those people who want to harp on the Live Tour and the guys not being there, feel free. I don't care. It didn't bother me one bit. There ain't no asterisk by Scottie Scheffler's name. He beat Wyndham Clark, and he beat Xander Schauffele, and he beat, Brian Harmon and those two major champions, by the way, from last year, 2 major champions where the Live Tour guys also were able to play. So, yeah, no, John Rahm wasn't there by his choice. And, he doesn't look happy to me, but hopefully he enjoys all that money because, he's a martyr and he did what's best for his family. But there's nothing like the competition and the dudes playing and having to come down 16, 17, and 18. And by the way, you almost take a breath when you get through 14 and 15 to get to 16 because 16 is a birdie hole, and the pin's in the back, so you have to be careful because if you hit it too far back, it'll hit a pop and go into the water, and you don't want that. But, man, Wyndham Clark had to battle because he needed 3 birdies on 16, 17, and 18 to tie Scottie Scheffler. And he got his birdie on 16. He just missed the eagle. Oh, the eagle would have been huge. He just didn't hit it quite firm enough, his putt. And then he went for it on 17 with a beautiful approach shot. And he nailed his birdie putt. Now he's only 1 back, but he needed that birdie on 18. He hit iron off 18, which is fine, but he was a long way back. He still got himself a good look at a birdie, and he went for it, and it lipped out. Oh, I mean, you talk about so close. I guess, would that have made it better if Clark and Scheffler had gone to a playoff? And I believe, by the way, I believe it's a 3-hole playoff now.
That would have been a vibe.
That would have been something, too.
Yeah.
That might have cinched it as the best ever.
Yeah, for sure.
But
what other ones can compare to this one?
Oh,
in your mind.
There have been some great ones. I'll give you a few. Because
they all been great to me.
Well, yeah. I'll give you one. How about this one? In 2015, there was a 3-way tie at 12 under, and we had the 3-hole playoff between Ricky Fowler, who everybody loves, Kevin Kisner, Georgia guy, and Sergio. Okay.
Sergio won that year, right?
Fowler won.
Okay.
And that was a very popular win. Tiger's better than most week was terrific. Okay. Tiger winning the event again in 2013. His 78th career victory and his 300th start. That was pretty good. The local guys winning are Freddie Funk and David Duval and Mark McCumber. Our guys winning here. That's awesome. Davis Love shot a Sunday 64. Freddie Couple shot a Sunday 64. I'll tell you one who came out of nowhere and it will never get the votes, but Craig Perks went eagle birdie par to win the Players, and it was the only PGA Tour win for Craig Perks. Hal Sutton beating Tiger in a playoff I think it was a Monday too. Those are some great ones, So there have been some great players through the years. But I think this one is the best. I really do. I think you'd be hard-pressed to top what we just watched here over the weekend. Man, what is going on in Jack's Beach?
Oh, man. I'm going to tell you what's going on. Them kids on spring break.
Man, well, that's fine. If you have a temper, leave your peace at home. Jacksonville Beach Police Chief says the active shooter situation last night was actually 3 unrelated shootings.
Oh, wow.
3 morons pulled out guns and shot at people, and one killed somebody.
Mm-hmm.
at the downtown bar district, Jax Beach, forced a lockdown. What are we doing, boys? I mean, tighten up out there, knuckleheads.
Y'all tripping.
I mean, what are we doing? I mean, that made the New York papers.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. I mean, there's video of dudes running down the beach.
Literally on the beach?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just running. 3 different shootings. That makes it worse in a way. I mean, 3 different times, 3 morons pulled out 3 pieces and shot people. 1 person was killed, 3 others were injured, 3 unrelated shootings. We thought we had an active shooter situation. I guess we have active shooters. No arrests have been made. Well, they will. They'll find out who it is. The police chief said the incident began Sunday with a gathering of about 250 to 400 people in their late teens and early 20s under the pier. They had received a tip about the planned gathering. Officers were there. Around 8 p.m., had to break up the crowd. They began to engage in fights and boxing matches.
Oh, dear.
The crowd separated. This is according to the police chief, Gene Smith. 2 young men shot at each other on the boardwalk near the Best Western. Both were wounded. An innocent bystander was also hit. All 3 seriously injured, listed as stable on Monday morning. Officers witnessed the shooting, immediately tried to catch one of the shooters who ran from the scene, gave medical aid to the injured. The shooter who ran off later showed up at a local hospital with a gunshot wound. Well, very Duval. Smith said that he is listed by JSO as a certified gang member. Oh, my gosh. Smith said the second incident happened at 8:13 as a man in a ski mask was seen running past a bar holding a gun. He fired a shot. The third shooting was reported just after 8:30 in the parking lot of Sneakers.
Sheesh.
Come on, man. 21-year-old man is dead.
21 years old.
Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Anyway, it's 9:04. We'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling. Get nasty right here on The Drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Now, another classic moment in Jags history.
The field goal is good! They have come back from 27-0 to win the game!
1010XL, home of the Jaguars.
Roland Reich Plumbing, there when you need them. Big or small plumbing problem, call Roland Reich Plumbing anytime at 260-7059. 260-7059, where quality and experience count.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Dempsey. Look, before starting Awaken 180, I first wanted to ensure I keep the weight off after dropping it. Well, Paige explained the process and I was in. Here's Paige now to share it with you.
And through this process of cooking your food, through eating out at restaurants, through ordering alcoholic beverages, which you can drink with Awaken 180 with our guidance, you're learning these tools, you're educating yourself, and it doesn't even seem like learning, but you'll learn so much about the foods that you're eating and the variety that you can enjoy, that you are arming yourself and ultimately your family with a whole host of information that will enable you to make the right choices, the best choices, the choices that taste good to you long term so that you can experience that long-term success easily.
Thanks, Paige. I chose Awaken 180 because I wanted a solution, a way not to only lose the weight, but the ability to maintain it for life. I found it with Awaken 180. So what's stopping you? Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Have you been dreaming of enhancing your living space with top-quality custom windows and doors? Make that dream a reality with Renewal by Andersen. And right now, buy one window or patio door and get one 40% off. Plus, no money down, no payments, and no interest for 12 months. This offer expires March 31st and restrictions apply. Renewal by Andersen, the official window and door replacement partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit rbafla.com.
License number CGC 1527613.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Denny Thompson here. Tackle burglars and protect your turf. Give yourself peace of mind catching everything around your home with Tyson Sound & Security's cutting-edge surveillance cameras. For safety and convenience, Tyson has you covered for all home cameras and security systems. I'm talking HD recording, night vision, and remote alerts all from your phone or computer. Call Tyson Sound & Security right now at 904-762-1000. Tyson Sound & Security. Security and automation experts.
Clearwater. John, I can't even mow my side yard. It's so soggy. Man, my builder sucks.
Brent, calm down. This is a common problem in neighborhoods where houses are built too close together. You need gutters and a properly installed French drain that will soak up subsurface water. We can completely dry it up.
So I can take my builder off my speed dial now, huh?
Yeah, we got you, buddy. Let that builder bitterness go.
Clearwater irrigation and drainage too.
Hey everybody, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods. Dandy subs and sandwiches. Look, we always want you to think about those great options as you're driving around Duval. But the beauty is, even as I'm dropping pounds, Dandy's got great options for me as well. Told you all about their protein packs, delicious salads that they have out there. They have fruit cups for on the go. You know what they have. Veggie snack trays. You can grab those on the go as well. Perfect, healthy snack. Dandy is the name to know when you're on the go. So stop into a Gate store anywhere around Duval and make yours a Dandy. And do it today.
If you owe the IRS and can't pay, now is the time to call J. David Tax Law. After a 2-year hiatus, the IRS has resumed their aggressive collections letters. Don't wait. Call J. David Tax Law or visit jdavidtaxlaw.com.
Bueller Air Conditioning presents
Are You Cool?
Today's lucky contestant, a cheese negotiator from Jacksonville, Florida. Meet Margaret Drent.
How do you like my costume, Bob? I'm Gruyere.
Well, you smell great, Margaret. But here's your question. What's wrong with your air conditioner when you hear this sound?
Oh, that's a toughie. Are you sure you don't want me to tell you the suggested retail price of a box of Rice-A-Roni?
5 seconds, Margaret.
Is it a compressor motor starter failure?
That's right, Margaret. And if you call the coolness experts at Bueller Air Conditioning, we can fix that faulty AC to make sure that you are cool.
Surprisingly stuffy inside a giant cheese.
You signed the waiver, Margaret.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
This is former NFL quarterback David Garrard. If your knees have taken a beating and you're finally ready to do something about it, then let Southeast Orthopedic take a look. Come on, do your knees a favor.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
David Garrard here. I've had the PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, and my knees are really doing well. Platelet-rich plasma treatment may be the answer for whatever is hurting you.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Southern Oak Insurance. The University of Florida men's basketball team lost to Auburn on Sunday. Proved to be a costly one for the Gators, as center Micah Hanlogden was injured. Head coach Todd Golden gave an update.
I think he'll probably have surgery later tonight, and hopefully he will have a quick and speedy recovery.
Around the association, the Miami Heat defeated the Detroit Pistons. In the East Coast Hockey League on Sunday, the Jacksonville Icemen defeated the Greenville Swamp Rabbits 1-0. Gator Bowl Sports announced that this year's Fresh from Florida Sunshine Showdown, Florida State versus Florida baseball game, is officially back. This year's neutral site game will be held on Tuesday, March 26 at 1-1 Financial Ballpark. Tickets for the game are on sale now. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently it's 9:11 and it's 66 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Gookin Nation. It's another hour with Duval's big dogs of sports media. Dan Hicken.
Yes.
Jeff Prosser.
Blah, blah, freaking blah.
And E to the T.
E.T. is the GOAT producer.
All right, welcome back. It's 9:11. Time to get nasty. Lots of stuff happening in the world of sports. The Gators lost to Auburn in the SEC Conference Tourney Championship game. A little disappointing, but bigger worry is Micah Hanlockton broke his leg. It was gruesome. It was a terrible injury. He's done, obviously. Has already had surgery. A lot of posts on social media. He's doing okay, but man, oh man, that was a bloody and compound fracture stuff. Stuff that, that's where I'm paging Doc Murphy out of the stands, and I'm not going over there. I get be a little queasy on that one, boys and girls. But anyway, so he goes down. Very odd. I still haven't gotten an explanation. A lot of people have theories. Riley Kugel just doesn't play. I don't know what happened. He's there on the sidelines. He scored 22 against Auburn the last time they played. He's obviously not – he and Todd Golden are not on the same page, have not been on the same page. He will be leaving the University of Florida. I don't know this for a fact. I'm merely telling you that he will be going into the portal. He won't come back for another year, even though he would have a great opportunity. I can't imagine that he would be back at Florida after how things have transpired. Wouldn't it be something neat if the two could, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. Whatever. It is what it is. So, anyway, that's neither here nor there. The Gators will play the Boise, Colorado winner, 7-10 seed game. Then they get, in all likelihood, Marquette. If they were able to upset Marquette, then they would get Kentucky in the Sweet 16. That's presuming an awful lot for a Florida team that has played really good basketball at times and is a really tough out, and yet at times is maddening to watch. I don't know how else to describe them. Yesterday they ran out of gas. I get that. 1 of 13, but then, again, Golden would not play. He played Aberdeen, which is fine. He deserved it. He had a 20-point game, but, we're down a guy with Hanlockton, and now we're not going to play Kugel either. So, we got 6-7 guys basically ready to run. So, and that's an up-tempo team that likes to score 90 points a game. They didn't score 90 yesterday. They scored 67. They were averaging 94 until that game. Give credit to Auburn, too. Auburn is a good team and a dangerous team, and I think if anybody could stop UConn from repeating, it might be Auburn. Joe Yu has dialed us up. Let's talk to our friend Joe Yu, who's been busy pouring over the women's brackets and the more exciting basketball that he can't wait for this.
There, so we can talk about the most exciting thing in basketball, which is that Albany region that has Iowa, LSU, and UCLA. That's where the excitement is. Trust me.
How are you, my man? What's up?
Hey, good, bro. Man, we took the year off. I've never seen
very odd.
Very odd. Not make the. Yeah, it was.
And not really a good year. Not a good year in the ACC either. Quite honestly, honestly, you know how you complain about the SEC every year in football?
Yeah.
I kind of would. That would be me this year talking about your conference in basketball.
And UNC got a 1 seed after getting whacked.
Yeah.
That was very SEC-like.
Yeah. Yes. Correct. You'd be it'd be like at the start of the year I'd be complaining about the preseason rankings, and now I'd be complaining about that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. What is the purpose of your call today, young man?
It is. Yeah, that's what I was calling about. Have you heard? I've been so busy, man. Just did we turn down the NIT? And I wanted to get your take on what do you think about teams turning down NIT? I know a couple of my boys' teams, Oklahoma and Pitt. They've turned down NIT.
So did Patino. He turned it down. Let me see.
Shoot, did we even get invited to the NIT? Are we going to have to play in that 5-letter tournament that I never heard of?
Oh, God, I hope not.
The teams that don't make the NIT?
Because I know
it should be money. You get to host the NIT game, so I would think the school would want to make the money, right?
I know that George is in it. Stand by here. I got him right here. Let me see if the Canes,
Georgia, as a matter of fact.
Let me see if the Canes
sounds good.
We got a 1 seed in Seton Hall. We got a LSU's in. We got a 1 seed in Wake Forest. We got a 1 seed Indiana State. By the way, Indiana State should have been in the tournament. They got that best nickname in college basketball, that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar kid. They only lost. They only lost 6 games. They're a fun watch. It's Larry Bird's school. UCF's in against USF.
I don't think we're in, bro.
I don't think you're in.
I'm cool with that. I would have pulled for my baby girl's school, the Owls of FAU.
Yeah, Yeah.
Hope they repeat to the Final Four. And that putt yesterday, it was. I plopped down on the couch and watched a couple hours of it. Excellent conditions for the guys just to abuse the course. I know some people don't like to see the pros go low, but I do. I like seeing them at.
I didn't mind it. Because there's always trouble lurking. Like there, like I thought Xander Schauffele, 14 and 15. And 15 he got a bad break because he hit a decent approach shot. If it bounces to the left, it rolls down the green, and he's got a birdie putt. It bounced to the right, so it goes up into the rough, and then he's got a tough out. Those guys hitting out of that rough are incredible players. Now, again,
they make it look easy.
I will say this, Joe. And NBC, two NBC criticisms. One, and the Morikawa commercial. Please stop. I mean, how many times do I have to watch that? But number two, they got into a little bit of the mode of, oh, this is going to be, this is incredibly tough. He's got no. They're professional golfers. They get everything within a 5 feet circle. Come on, man.
Exactly.
And they're so good at it. So it might be incredibly tough for you or me, but it's not incredibly tough for them. And so they did get into a little of that. I thought that was a little much. But yeah, it was. I thought it was the best one ever, Joe.
I'm not sure. I think there's sort of recency bias there. I have to think about it. But it definitely was great. And that putt. If you've ever played golf with me, when a putt does that, I have a name for that. I call that a prom night.
I won't ask why.
Can I say that? Can I say that? Y'all can bleep it if it's. I think it may be okay.
E, are you on the bleep? Are you on the bleep button, E?
Oh dear.
You got me on the 6th night.
Are you on the delay here?
I'm on the delay.
All right, go ahead.
So if his ball rolls in there and then it goes and it pops out, I yell prom night. Just let me put the head in.
Yeah, go ahead and bleep that for us. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. No worries. Go ahead. I don't need that. I don't need that one. No, I'm not going to let. Here are the teams that have turned down the NIT. And by the way, it's hard to find. Nobody cares about the NIT. And maybe, honestly, it's time for the NIT to go bye-bye. I mean, we got 68 teams. You get in the conference tournaments. If you win your conference tournament, you get in. Like, St. John said no. Pitt said no. Oklahoma said no. Memphis said no. Ole Miss said no. Indiana said no.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 teams have said no. Do we need the NIT?
We don't. Nobody care about that anymore.
Does anybody care about the NIT? The only good thing about the NIT, and Pross will tell you this, is that he gets to watch his team keep playing basketball. So if you're a basketball fan, I guess it's okay, but get the NIT out of here. I mean, again, I don't care one way or the other. I'm not miffed at the schools that turn down the NIT. I don't like them saying, "Hey, we gotta work on the portal." No, you don't. You're gonna have to eventually, but and I don't know. Maybe it matters for like Ohio State's in the NIT, and they signed their coach. And he rallied them back. Maybe that's a good thing. I tell you who else got screwed. The Big East got screwed in the bracketology. I mean, St. John's didn't get in. Seton Hall didn't get in. Providence didn't get in. I mean, what are we doing, man? Powerhouse Big East. So Villanova, I don't know if they deserved it, but nonetheless, a lot of these schools are saying no, which just opens the door for even. I think there's a couple sub 500 teams in the NIT. So, and then we have another tournament that they tried to create. Come on, man. Let's stop that, right? Do we need all that?
We don't even need it.
We don't need it, man. And it doesn't. By the way, I guess if there's TV, I guess it makes money. But otherwise, what kind of money would it make? There's no money to be made. So. I don't think anybody cares if you go to the NIT or don't go to the NIT. But yeah, I guess in the end, and Pitt, by the way, goes 12-8 and 22-11, and they don't get in. Clemson goes 11-9 and 21-11, and they do get in. They took Clemson over Pitt. So again, I think you could find a lot of fault with the committee here on a lot of these things, but in the end, you still got to win the games. You still got some teams have tougher seeds than others, but it is what it is going forward. So we shall see. Again, the Gators will play Friday at 4:30. Oh, I wanted to read this real quick. I just saw this. PGA Tour players and the PIF boss, Yasir, to meet in the Bahamas. Tiger Woods likely attending. As a player, director, and member of the PGA Tour Policy Board, Tiger Woods absolutely needs to be involved in a meeting scheduled for Monday with the head of the PIF of Saudi Arabia, Rory McIlroy, said. It appears that is going to be the case. A source told Sports Illustrated the meeting, which board member Patrick Cantlay confirmed Sunday will be taking place, is going to happen in Nassau, Bahamas, or more specifically, the Albany Resort, where Woods often parks his yacht and hosts his annual fundraising golf tournament. So, I mean, they got to, at some point, all this nonsense has to get worked out, and that's what they're headed towards. A Golf Week reported on Friday that a meeting would take place soon between the backer of Live Golf and the six-player directors on the PGA Tour board were strongly encouraged to attend. McIlroy said Sunday the meeting should have taken place months ago. He's right. Some members of the Strategic Sports Group, which recently committed $1.5 billion, are also expected to attend. Cantlay, who withdrew from this week's Valspar Championship, described the meeting as more of a meet and greet. I don't know, man. I mean, we're only at a meet and greet here already? I mean, what are we doing? Cantlay indicated he was in more of a listen mode. Simpson recently said at this point it was very dangerous to not make a deal with the PIF. So some hashing out has to happen, and apparently it's going to happen today. We shall see. That's the business side of golf that nobody should care about, because that's the part that's ruining and taking away from what we had yesterday, which was so good and so fun to watch and so much, what it's all about. The pure sport, the pure competition is what the good stuff is. But all you billion and millionaires get together and bitch and moan and complain about, not getting enough. And we'll get back to you on that. This is The Drill. He's going to tell us what's trending when we return.
MyBookie and Mr. Chubby's deliver the madness. Fill out your bracket at 1010XL.com. For each game you win while you're watching at Mr. Chubby's, you'll win a free beer. Overall winner scores Luke Combs tickets and a Mr. Chubby's wing dinner.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
Here's Linda Beaver.
Did you hear what's happening? Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet are spring cleaning. New inventory on the ground means we need to make more room. Take advantage of huge savings on thousands of vehicles priced to sell. New and pre-owned prices have been reduced, and all sales associates have been instructed to give maximum value on all trades. But you better hurry. The best deals go first. Head to Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine or Beaver Chevrolet in Jacksonville to take advantage of our spring cleaning sale. We're here to wow you.
Exciting news from All Pro Roofing. Effective right now, you can get an instant roof quote. Just click the Instant Roof Quote tab on their website. Whether you're in need of roofing, exterior siding, or windows, All Pro Roofing is your local partner for quality craftsmanship. Click the Instant Roof tab and voila! Get an instant quote. It's that simple. Click on the Instant Roof Quote tab today at allproroofingllc.com.
License number CCC 1327056.
CDC 060138.
Baloo here for Smunez Vision. Why Smunez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smunez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smunez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smunez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmunezVision.com today. Care you can see.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
employer.
Follow the off-season with Tire Outlet and 1010XL. Find out more about Duval's newest names.
He's a pro.
Listen for free agency profiles. Brought to you by Universal Roof and Contracting. Experience the universal difference.
Your cooling system isn't working. Maybe somebody showed up with a portable electronic device. Then they discussed with you what your options are. Maybe they gave you an estimate that seems like an awful lot of money. What's the smart thing to do? When the situation merits a second opinion, get a Mike Merritt opinion. Yes, the Mike Merritt Comfort Team shows up with hand tools. We've never been able to fix an air conditioning problem with a tablet. Mike Merritt has been the trusted name for more than 30 years because there's never any hocus pocus. The Merritt team will walk you through the diagnostic steps up close and personal and show you exactly what you need. And the Mike Merritt price is likely to be far less because there's never an overtime charge, and the Merritt team doesn't work on commission. So remember, when it comes to the health of your cooling system, a second opinion can only help, and a Mike Merritt opinion can save you money. Florida license CACO 50384.
Are you tired of living with constant pain from torn ligaments or nagging tendinitis and bothersome joint pain? Say goodbye to endless medications and invasive surgeries. Go BioTarget Regenerative Treatment is available only at injury care centers. Their innovative approach helps you recover faster and get back to doing what you love without drugs or surgery. Don't just treat the symptoms, target the root cause with BioTarget. Visit GoBioTarget.com to learn more and schedule your appointment today.
David here with Royal Pest Services. Man, don't let your yard be torn up by that heavy aeration machine this spring. Visit RoyalPestServices.com to learn more about our granular aeration, broadcast throughout the tree and shrubs to break up that compacted soil. Visit RoyalPestServices.com.
Imagine waking up this time next week and being 100% debt-free. No credit cards, no car loan, no personal loans. Hey, it's Prosser here, and Loan Pronto's Equity Express line of credit can make that happen. Homeowners are turning their home equity into cash almost instantly. With Loan Pronto's AI-based system, you can get approval in about 10 minutes with almost no documentation, no appraisal, and no hassle. You can get hundreds of thousands of dollars out of your home. Use that money to pay off all your other loans. The average homeowner saves over $850 a month doing this. Listen, your home value's way up. You can use that to wipe out all those credit cards, get some money for a home improvement. Literally hundreds of thousands are at your fingertips, and approval is just minutes away. So call now, 904-999-1508, 904-999-1508. That's loanpronto.com at 904-999-1508. NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval, equal housing lender.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
This is the rap sheet, yeah. Kicker Joey Sly has signed a one-year deal with the Jaguars.
Woo!
Yeah!
Joey Sly.
Joey Sly.
Welcome to Duval.
Now the bad news. Last year, Joey Sly was 29th in field goal percentage.
God.
19 out of 24. 79%. The league leader was 96.7%. That'd be Nick Folk, Fairburn. The Dallas kid was 94.7. Butker, Kansas City. Dicker and Dicker, the kicker with the Chargers. Jake Elliott, McLaughlin, Boswell, Santos, Zerline, Hopkins. Riley Patterson was 89%. He's here. Give it to Riley. We got Joey Sly and Riley. I mean, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
All right, well, let's see. Maybe he was better. Let's check a couple of these stats. All right, anyway, he was not good in kicking field goals. How about extra points? How many guys do you think made every extra point last year? How many kickers would you say? Keeping in mind that it's no longer the, 10-yard kick.
I'd say I'm gonna go about
I'm going to say 10.
10 is good. It's 8, including Brandon McManus of the Jaguars. It was 35 of 35. Evan McPherson, 40 of 40. Jake Moody, boy, San Francisco scored a lot of touchdowns, 60 of 61. He just missed one. Jason Sanders of the Dolphins missed one. Where's our guy? Our guy missed 3. Our guy's 24th. All right, let's check out kickoffs. Let's look at touchback percentage. Maybe he's got a big leg and he booms him through. Best touchback percentage is 90.8%. That's Brandon Aubrey of Dallas. All right, let's see. Oh, Joey Sly's 5th.
Okay.
Booming leg.
So he could boom that thing.
Booming leg. 88.9%. All right. 72 kickoffs, 64 touchbacks. Why don't we just dump that play and start the ball in the 25 and go? What are we doing?
Right.
We actually have kickoff average of yards. Where's Joey Sly? Should be up there, shouldn't he? Where's Joey Sly? Jags have a new kicker, Joey Sly. Oh, he's 38th. 62.8. Maybe he doesn't boom. How did he get all those touchbacks? Maybe they just don't feel like running them out against Washington. I don't know. Joey Sly. We got a kicker. Kicker in Jacksonville.
Welcome.
Welcome to Duval, Joey. Joey Sly making it happen. So I just like saying that. I'm sorry. Don't know what I'm doing here. I've got a fever.
Oh, yeah?
I've got a fever that needs to be fed, and the only thing that can be fed is Shipley said McManus made 81.1% of his field goals. Sly made 79.2. Oh, boy. What are we doing? Let's see what's trending. You want to? Oh, that's my man. He ready. He ready.
Number 5.
He ready.
Oh, Bruno Mars. Oh,
no.
Bruno's in trouble.
What did Bruno do?
Oh, man. Being a degenerate.
What did Bruno do? I thought Bruno was a good guy.
Yeah.
Has Bruno been hanging out with Cheetah and Keita?
Well, no. I don't know what he been doing, but he been hanging out with some people out there at MGM. They say Bruno Mars owes MGM 50 M's.
Oh, that's millions you taught me today.
M's, that's
We're not
right.
talking stacks.
No, not stacks.
Millions.
50 M's due to unpaid gambling debt.
Oh, Bruno. Bruno's got into the gambling.
Man, why they let him get that deep in the game?
Because he got lots of money.
He had.
Wow.
Number 4.
MGM basically owns him. He makes $90 million a year off a deal he did with the casino, but then he has to pay back his debts. Added that the insider claiming the singer makes $1.5 million per night after taxes.
Dang.
That's 40 nights of work, my man. What does he do? Is he a poker guy or is he a blackjack? What's he doing?
He gives me as a baccarat guy. That's what he look like.
No.
Me personally, I'm a roulette guy.
Put it all on red.
Yeah, all on red.
Oh, man, Bruno.
Come on, Bruno.
Bruno, you need to pay your dues, man.
Pay them dues, man.
Bruno's got some work to do.
Yeah, well, yeah. 40 nights of work, you be right back on top.
That hurts, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, oh, that hurts. But he'll get back to it on his feet.
All right.
Number 4.
Ooh. Boeing 737 found to be missing exterior panel.
Oh, that's not good.
After completing a flight.
That's
from
really
Cali
not good.
to Oregon.
Did the panel fall off?
It was never even put on.
Well, they didn't put the panel on.
Oh, dear. How does that even happen?
And we got to check the panels before we fly.
Oh, man.
We don't ask for much, but check the panels.
Please?
Can we just please check the panels?
Please check the panels.
Please make sure the panels are on.
Number 3.
The panel didn't fall off.
The panel ain't fall off.
The panel was never there.
The panel was never put on.
All right.
Bernie Sanders is in the news.
That's Bernie. We're getting political. What do we got with Bernie?
Well, Bernie, he introduces a 4-day work week with no loss of pay.
Oh, Bernie! That's just perfect for lazy-ass America. Great call, Bernie.
Right?
What are we gonna do with the free time, Bernie? I don't know. Blunts? I mean, that's fine. You go, Bernie.
Oh, man. That's
4-day work week. 32 hours. Not working extra 2 hours a day and doing, 4 10-hour days. Let's just go 32. You think that's going to pass Congress?
Man, no.
Who knows? It might.
You know what? Yeah, right. You never know.
Number 2.
Hey, you going to tell who's going to tell our boss? We won't be here. Won't be here on Fridays anymore. We're 4-day work week.
Dan, if I told you it goes down in the DM, do you know what that means? It goes down in the DMs.
I think I do.
Okay.
Because I think, and as a Twitter guy, I think sometimes people will say, DM me, which is direct message.
That's right.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
And direct messages can be dangerous.
It can be.
It can be. I would stay. I don't like to do a direct message, but I'll direct message like people if they want to ask me something that is not for Twitter. But not, I'm not looking for the other stuff.
Well, on Instagram, they're adding a feature where you can now edit your direct messages.
Edit it?
Within 15 minutes, you can edit your DM. So if you happen to send that text, that direct message, that DM, and you're like, maybe I need to, pull back just a little bit. Okay. You got 15 minutes. Now you can you can unsend it, but it's not as the same as editing it. So yeah, Instagram is giving you that option to edit them DMs.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah, it goes down in the DMs.
Okay.
I've seen some things in some DMs. Not mine personally. I've seen some pretty interesting direct messages.
So be careful.
Be careful.
Is what you're saying.
Be careful.
You're just giving a kind of a PSA, if you will.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah.
Number 1.
And the number 1 trending topic, at least here in Jacksonville.
Okay.
After the 50th anniversary of the Players Championship. Wrapped up, Scotty Scheffler. Stands at the top. Shout out Scotty for earning me $4.5 million, bringing me up to $8.8 million, and I am in second place.
8.8. Who's in first?
In first place, the one, the only, Goat Hicken.
I'm the goat. Goat hat. What is that? What is my total?
You're looking at $9,330,000.
And what does the tour have?
5.4.
And what does Jeff have?
4 million.
4 million?
Yes.
Oh, dare to dream,
Dare to
Jacksonville.
dream.
You know what you want.
Y'all know what y'all want.
You know what you want.
I'll go get it.
Come on, man.
Spin that wheel, Jeffrey.
Spin that wheel, my man.
We got to, since Kat is not going to be here with us to come up with some of these ideas.
Oh, the Googans will be just fine.
We're going to lean on the Googans, but we got to make sure it's fireproof.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that way he can't, go.
He finds loopholes.
Right. No loopholes.
He loopholed us on the
PP pants. Yeah.
I was so disappointed.
Yeah. Taylor sent me a picture of the fish slap the other day.
You love the fish slap,
Oh, the fish slap is hilarious.
I gave him a good one, too, didn't I?
What's even better is the joy that was on your face.
Oh, that was a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Those were when I was a winner. Now I'm a loser.
Do you remember what that bet was for?
No, we never remember.
Oh, man.
You know what would be funny? And we should have kept track of all the bets because some are so stupid. Like the first ever one, we had no idea what the wheel was going to bring.
Right.
And the first ever wheel spin was over like a Houston, Utah playoff game we started arguing about. So, I mean, some of the dumbest things ever. And I only remember, really the wins. Like the Edelman, he was convinced that Edelman would catch Jerry Rice, and I knew there's no way.
Ain't no way.
At the end of his, that was a bad move.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was a bad move on his part. He lost a bet on, how about this one? He said Aaron Rodgers was going to marry Shailene Woodley. So we had a dime bet on that.
Easy win.
So I took that one home. And again, I felt good. I'm disappointed in my 3-1 bet was still a good bet.
It was.
If Josh Allen doesn't play out of his mind, I win that bet.
Oh,
easy.
he would have been. Oh man, that would have been great.
And he would have had 3. What was my other? Oh, and then I lose freaking Friday 5-pack every year. For like the last 2 years, I've come in last, or 3 years maybe. I used to be good at that.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that wheel.
But that wheel, man, it is a dangerous and horrible thing, and it just sits there. Again, top story of the day, the PGA Tour board players and the Saudi Arabia guy are going to meet in the Bahamas. The billionaires and the millionaires are going to meet. This is along the Gulf lines today. They need to hash this out and figure out what they're going to do. But regardless, and again, I know the PGA Tour, they're afraid that they're going to keep taking their players, but at some point, man, I mean, the tour is where it's at. The LIV will never. Now, if the LIV gets smart, they'll say, look, a couple things. We're not going to do this shotgun start anymore. Let's start with that. And we're also not going to do exhibition golf. We're going to pay you, but you're going to pay you to play, but you're going to earn your money in the tournaments. Thank God the American sports public is smart enough to see through that. And if you're not, you're adult. But seriously, the American sports public has a brain. And we want competition. That's what sports are all about. So anyway, I'm not going to keep beating that dead horse. That dead horse done been beaten. What are we going to do? We want to make the turn for home?
Let's make that turn for home.
All right, we did it. It's been a great show. PFR ends tomorrow. DFR is coming, though. It is spring break. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Because you love the game. And so do we. 1010XL.
David Lane here again for Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. After several surgeries for age-old issues, mainly my back and shoulders, there's no doubt that Southeast Orthopedic Specialist is my sustaining resource for living pain-free. Take it from me, and I'm being really honest here, there's no better orthopedic facility here in Jacksonville.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Is your AC system showing signs of wear and tear? Get ahead of your AC system replacement before the summer with JTM Comfort Services. Nothing worse than coming home on a hot summer afternoon to find your AC had stopped working. Don't get caught when the heat becomes unbearable. JTM Comfort Services will replace your failing system fast. Take advantage of the pre-summer special of $1,300 back on a new system.
Your comfort is our name. Call my dad to keep you in the game.
Transmission troubles? I'm Robin Sidbury, owner of Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road. So come in and see how we can help solve your transmission troubles. We service all makes and models. Remember, get traction. Call Action at 744-0755.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Looking for a new or used firearm? Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacks Beach will get you locked and loaded. New firearms coming in weekly and always looking for used guns. No lines and no waiting. Online at beachesjewelryandpawn.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On March 18, 1995, after 17 months and a short stint in minor league baseball, NBA legend Michael Jordan announced he's ending his NBA retirement.
When is the best time to buy a Yamaha Wave Runner? right now. Make a splash this summer on a new wave runner from Ride Now Power Sports. No matter how you like to ride, Ride Now Power Sports has the model to fit your style. And for a limited time, receive a 5-year extended warranty on select new Yamaha Wave Runner purchases. Maximum fun, now with maximum protection. Only at Ride Now Power Sports in Jacksonville, 6407 Landing Boulevard, or online at ridenowjacksonville.com.
Yo, it's your boy E.T. And if you're still in the market for a sportsbook to call home, bet that nonstop action of the madness with MyBookie. MyBookie is your one stop for all your sports betting and casino needs, complete with real-life Vegas experience right from that cellular device of yours. Take your viewing experience to the next level with real-time live betting that lets you stream and bet the games right from the comfort of the crib. Sign up now and take advantage of the generous welcome bonus on your first deposit, all the way up to $1,000. Put in 200, get 3. Ready to play instantly using promo code 1010XL. And the fun don't stop there. You'll get up-to-the-minute odds, props, and this week's expert predictions to help you dictate where to put that cash at. And the best part about MyBookie, you can bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Come on, somebody.
The best campfire stories happen when the sun goes down. And the best savings happen at General RV during the RV Show After Party Sale, March 20th through the 24th. RV shows are over, but you can still get a low RV show price, and that'll save you thousands. Plus, come in to see how you can camp on us this summer. Start your next campfire story with how much you saved, only at General RV in Orange Park on Wells Road off 295.
Roland, 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 we're all calling Roland. The toilet's overflowing, oh my.
When hairballs, grease, and goo just won't let that water through, you need Roland Reach Plumbing by your side. When you have got a leak and you just can't wait a week, call 260-7059. Roland Reach Plumbing.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the 2-minute drill. Brought to you by Tire Outlet. Tire Outlet is now hiring. Visit TireOutlet.com/careers. Equal opportunity employer.
Hello, gang. Hello, Tone. What's cooking on Jaguars today on a moon day?
Yeah, our question of the day asking, now that the first week of NFL free agency is done,
yes,
which position or area of the team do you think the Jaguars still need the most help at? Your options in the poll today: corner, offensive line, pass rush, or wide receiver.
Didn't include kicker, I noticed.
No, it was... It's funny.
Buzzing about Joey Sly.
We had posted the question. I had left the room and come back in. And I was like, "Oh, good thing we didn't include kicker."
Joey Sly
on the poll this morning with them signing Sly. So kicker's handled. Yeah.
By the way, McManus is in Washington.
Yes.
Joey Sly is in Jacksonville.
So they traded. Yeah.
Do we still have Riley Patterson again?
Yes. Yeah,
we do.
They re-signed him.
I'm gonna root for him to win the job. I'm rooting for Riley. I like old Riley. I noticed Joey Sly did not have a great kicking year a year ago.
No, it wasn't great. I know I saw some of the numbers.
Way down.
Yeah, it's like 72, something like that. Wasn't a great year for him. It was 3 of 5, I think it was, from
50.
over 50.
I guess he's got a big leg.
Right.
We love the big legs.
Attempted 10. You know, and it felt like there were times in games where it's like, well, why aren't they letting McManus try? And he still attempted 10 from 50 yards.
Yeah.
You know, so how much does that change? We talked about it last offseason, how much of a weapon maybe he's adding to the offense, that they don't feel the need, you know, to not try to get those points at times in games. Well, it didn't change much, you know, with the way that they handled in-game situations. So maybe the real answer is they're not going to change much about how they handle in-game situations. Kicker doesn't have much to do with it.
We tend to go for it on 4th down when we're in field goal range, don't we?
They do. They're aggressive.
Of course, it won Doug Peterson a Super Bowl one year.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, have a great show.
Thank you.
Mike and Tony got it from here, and they will rock and roll with you on Jaguars today. That's coming up from 10 to noon. E, any final thoughts? Are you all right now? You've had a long weekend.
Hey, man, I do this, though.
This is what you do?
This is what I do. This ain't no hobby.
Okay.
I do this for real.
You're a professional out there this weekend. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Ever wonder what Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser did before The Drill?
Actually, we're unemployed, all right? Yeah.
Dan and Jeff.
I'll bet you $5 you can't tell which one's the ex-con.
Mornings on 1010XL.
It's all coming back to me.
Your cooling system isn't working. Maybe somebody showed up with a portable electronic device. Then they discussed with you what your options are. Maybe they gave you an estimate that seems like an awful lot of money. What's the smart thing to do? When the situation merits a second opinion, get a Mike Merritt opinion. Yes, the Mike Merritt Comfort Team shows up with hand tools. We've never been able to fix an air conditioning problem with a tablet. Mike Merritt has been the trusted name for more than 30 years because there's never any hocus pocus. The Merritt team will walk you through the diagnostic steps up close and personal and show you exactly what you need. And the Mike Merritt price is